What's up, guys? I've got some special magic for you today. I love card effects where you can use a normal deck and actually pass it out and let the spectator handle it. So lately, I've been getting a lot of great results from this one effect that I've been performing for people. So I thought I would show you this effect today. You can see if it speaks to you, and then afterwards, I'll go into a brief explanation as to how it's done. So first up is the performance clip. Enjoy.
To let you shuffle this deck. Go ahead and take your time, look through it if you want. Just mix it all up so there can't be any like trick order. Great.
Happy with that?
So I'm going to choose a card here. I'm going to pick one out that calls out to me. And let's see. I want to use the Joker though. I'm going to put that away. Didn't know we're still in there. I'm going to do, let's see, not any of these. Don't like those. So this card is going to be really important in the future, like 2 or 3 minutes from now. I'm not feeling any of these. No, I don't know. Might have to reshuffle. Oh, okay, this one. This one feels kind of right. I'm going to put it on your side, but let's not look at it yet. A lot of people accuse me of doing a switch or something like that, so I'm going to let it stay on your side so I can't reach it. I'm going to keep looking through to make sure there's not another one that calls out to me. I don't know. I can't figure it out. No, yeah, I think that was the one. All right, so we're going to go with that one. That's going to be the prediction. Now I'm going to give you some choices. I'm going to start laying some cards down here at random, and I want you to tell me to stop whenever you want, whenever you feel it.
Stop.
Right there? Okay, you're the boss. Is that good with you? Love it when teamwork happens. All right, so that's going to be one pile. This is the other pile. Point to one of the piles that we'll use. Okay, then we'll use that to determine how many we're going to deal on the other. We have a king, and so let's spell king, and we'll deal down that many cards. K-I-N, and it's unusual that the king actually came up after spelling king. What's really unusual is that you chose the size of these piles. I had no idea when you were going to stop me. And we placed aside a prediction. Would you turn that over now and see if we were close? Also a king. How crazy would it be if the next card down in the pile would also be a king?
That would be really crazy.
The chances, I did the odds, I did the calculation, 2.7 million to 1.
Wow. That's impressive.
This is going to be a good day. You should buy a lottery ticket.
Let's go.
Let's go. Black off.
Okay, that was Four of a Kind. I am not sure who the originator is, and neither was the person who showed me the trick the first time and taught me how to do it. So if you do know the originator of this effect, please drop the comment down below so we can get proper credit where it is due. Now, I'd like to go into an explanation as to how to do this effect. It's a lot easier than it looks. A beginner can do it. It just takes just a little bit of memory work. Other than that, it's fairly straightforward and very hard hitting. So today I'm going to use my Theory 11 Artisan Deck, Black Edition. You can get this at Theory 11 or perhaps other places where you get cards. It comes with a double backer, although I'm not necessarily reviewing this deck right now, and I'm not going to need the double backer. So let's get into the effect. So here's the explanation. What I love about this effect is you can use it with any deck. I love any effect where the spectators can shuffle the card and immediately hand it to you, and you can go right into the trick. And here's why that works. You're going to set up the deck very quickly and easily right under their noses. That's what I love about this effect. All you'll do to start is you'll spy the top card and spell the number of letters in the word. So here, the top card happens to be an 8. So you'll just spell E-I-G-H-T. There you have E-I-G-H-T, 5 letters, 5 cards. Place them face down. That's the first step. The second one just as easy. You're looking for the next 8. You know that the theme now will be the 8 cards. All 4 8 cards will be used. So you just go through and look for the next 8. There it is. And make sure you place it on top of the other pile. So the situation is you'll have an 8 here, and the top card here is an 8. So 2 8s back to back, touching each other. Now the third 8 will be your prediction card. You just keep going from the top to the bottom of the deck, flip upside down like this. So get this motion down, which is pretty simple to move the cards. And you see the next 8 is coming up early. It's right there. So we're going to take that 8 and place it off to the side without showing it. Nobody can know what this is yet. This is your secret prediction. But you'll place it someplace, maybe under a glass if you're at a bar or a restaurant. And that's the prediction card. But you still need to get to the other 8. So come up with whatever story you're comfortable with. I like to say, I think that's my prediction, but I want to look through the rest of the cards and make sure another card doesn't jump out at me. And they don't need to see this. I'll do it without them viewing the cards so easily, but I'm just trying to give you an exposed view here. I find that last 8, and the only other thing you have to remember to stack the deck is that the last 8 must be on top of your face down pile. So that's easy enough to do. Say, I don't feel it in this clump of cards, and I'll make a show out of going through the rest of them. Really, I'm watching that 8 and say, no, I think my first prediction here was correct. I'm just going to put all these on top of that pile. So now the next phase is we're going to give them a choice of how big the pile you're about to create will become. And it's important to flip the cards face up for this portion and start laying them. And you're going to explain the rules to the game, but there's some timing involved. The reason there's some timing involved is you don't want them to call stop before you've gotten past your 2 special cards, which are the 8s. Okay, so you want to make sure those land first. And I might time it by saying something like, so I'm going to start laying down some cards, and I'd like you to tell me when to stop. Anytime now is fine because I just laid that second 8. And do it kind of quickly so they don't notice there's 2 8s back to back. And whenever they tell you to stop, you simply stop. Say it's right there. Okay, great. At that point, you turn that pile over to create one pile, and then you have a second pile here. Now, you're going to give them a choice. Here's a quick situation check. Random card here on what's probably going to be your smaller pile, and then the prediction card is here. They can't see that yet. Now, they just ask them, which pile would you like to use? It doesn't matter which one they pick. If they pick this one, we say, great, then we'll deal a certain amount of cards down from that pile, and this pile will determine how many. We'll say the number is 8. We'll spell. It's important to spell, not count. We're not counting 8 cards. We're spelling the number 8. So E-I-G-H-T. And there's the number 8. And then you'll say, well, that's pretty incredible because earlier on, that was exactly the prediction I made when I pulled one card out of the entire deck, and it was the number 8. And how strange would it be if the very next pile in this random pile that you created was also an 8? This is what I love about this effect is they'll reach for the deck, they'll look through it, and there's absolutely nothing to see because it's a clean deck. Now, what if they pick the other pile? We didn't get to that. That's my light crashes. It's okay, we're doing live in the studio here. That's okay. Then you just simply say, if they say, I want to use this pile, say, okay, great. We'll use that pile to determine how many we count. Oh, the number is 8. If they say we want to use this pile, say, great, we're going to dial down the number of cards that this card determines. It says 8, so we'll dial down 8 cards, and it will come up at the number 8. So that's basically the effect. Let me know what you think, and I went through the explanation kind of quickly. If it's any part of it's confusing, just feel free to pop in any questions in the comments, and I'll do another video or I'll clarify right there. But try this out. I think you're really going to like it. It's got some strong reactions so far, so enjoy.